Me and my son were talking about zombies and what would we do if we had no more ammunition for our gun. Can't buy any, it's all been taken up and zombies are coming. So we're gonna try and make a bow and arrow. It never runs out of ammo, all the trees, you're good to go. Rambo 8-inch knife, saw blade on the back, knife blade, compass, matches, all that good stuff. So we're gonna use the saw, go ahead and cut off this limb for this tree so we have our bow part. And I'm gonna cut this one little small limb off so we can have an arrow. Strip off the branches that are on here. On the bow part, we're gonna strip the bark off so we have a nice clean finish. And then we'll go ahead and put some notches in for the string and for the arrow rest. And we'll give it a little bend and then we'll work on our arrow a little bit, give it a tip, and we'll see what happens. So now we've trimmed off all the excessive branches off of the arrow and off the part of the tree we're going to use for the bow. What I need to do, especially for the arrow, is smooth out these little knots here on the arrow. So it's just one smooth, round, kind of like a pencil. You know what an arrow looks like. As far as the bow goes, we're going to trim down the bottom here and the top up here and thin it out a little bit. I guess we'll know when this goes out what my audience thinks of certain things. Not the longest arrow in the world, but that's okay. Because now it depends on your bow and how much bend I can get in this bow. I get a little bit. Some wet wood, some green wood. No plan B on this one. I didn't expect the damn thing to snap that easy. I just bent it too far, and it's green wood.
I sent a picture to Discord, and they're like, that's a knife.
Really? Yeah, I'll probably get more comments about the damn knife than I will about the bow and arrow. I'll bet you.
Well,
okay.
Where did you get the knife?
Arbor Freight.
$10?
Yeah, $9.99.
Sharpened it up?
Yeah, because it was dull as hell. It took quite a while to put an edge on it. I didn't think I could even get an edge because the steel's so cheap. You can see where it kind of wants to separate and there's little layers. It's really cheap ass steel. You can see it with your eye. It's just like little layers of the steel in there instead of just one solid piece. All right, so now let me, is this wood? This fire starter stuff, is it wood? I need to heat the tip of the arrow. I thought you'd be able to cut it or something. Doesn't appear to be that way, so okay. So what we're doing next is I've got to cut a little notch out in the center here where the arrow, as it releases, it just has a place to sit on as it travels out. So I need to notch this just a little bit more, about a ½ an inch or so, a little groove, so we can put our string in, and then we will pull on the bow a little bit to give it just a little bit of a curve. Now this wood is very, very green. It's got a lot of moisture in it. And as you can see by this famous duct tape that we've used in other videos, I did break it right there. I did snap it by giving it too much of a bend. Ideally, you know, you would want to make 2 or 3 of these bows at a time. You would prep the wood to get all the moisture out of this, and then this won't happen on you. Then you will also be able to give it more of a bend. So the more bend that you have, the more pounds of thrust that you can achieve.
Your channel is you and me, and then just you.
Well, there's been comments for that. Of both of us being in the video, or me showing you, having me teaching you, instead of me sitting here doing this, me filming you doing this as I teach you how to do it. We've got the bow cleaned up. We've got our notch here for our arrow rest. I went ahead and attached the string to the top of the bow here, just a little slip knot. As you can see, there's not a lot of bend to it right now, but again, that's because the wood is green. I think I'm gonna go ahead and adjust our little rest for our arrow just a little bit more to the side here, and we're gonna see what happens. This isn't a very sharp point, and this is really more of a demonstration, but unless you have an arrowhead to insert here, what you can do is you'll heat this tip, just the tip of it, in a fire. You're not going to catch it on fire, you're just heating the wood up. And what it's doing is it's basically tempering the wood, just like you temper metal, so it doesn't break as easy. But we're just tempering the wood. We're heating it up on the end, just the end, because that's the portion that's going to actually pierce whatever we're trying to hit. That'll do for right now. Our arrow's in place, so let's see if we can kill a zombie. Oh well, attempt number 2 here. So close. Attempt number 3. And we got us a zombie. So there you have it, guys. There's one homemade bow, homemade arrow, one dead zombie. If you like the channel, like the video, be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Check out everything in the link below. The ways to support the channel. You know, donate what you might want to. If not, that's cool too. Check out the new soldering video that just came out. I'll have a how-to step-by-step manual on soldering coming out tomorrow as well. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
50 bucks, 100 bucks.
Donate what you want. You pay for shipping and handling. I'll sign it. Mechanical Dad. You can hang it up on your wall. It may be what launched this channel into stardom. Who knows?